Hey, how you doing? In this video, I decided to give my thoughts on interracial dating. It seems like a lot of people make videos about it or they talk about it or if they have their own opinion about it. But I think I want to give my opinion today on interracial dating. So, as far as the African American community goes, um, I don't really think that there's a big issue with interracial dating. One reason why I don't think it's a big issue is because it's been happening for a very long time. A very long time. Especially, I would say, in America. Although it may not even till this day be that common, but it has occurred. So it's not that big of a deal, I guess. It's the same as dating in your own race, except that the person's skin is different, I guess. That's one way of thinking about it. That's an oversimplification. People people don't like interracial dating because it may make them feel insecure or upset, or they feel like they're being abandoned by the person who's dating interracially, um, and things like that, or that they feel like they think they're better than their own. And I think that's primarily in the African American community because of the history of African Americans. And I think when we talk about interracial dating, for the most part, it's black or white. Some people may feel the same way about, you know, a black person dating a Latino or something like that. But I guess anybody who looks different, they'll consider that interracial dating. So, in a way, not, that's a blanket statement, but I think if you are familiar with the topic, I think you'll understand what I'm trying to say. So, another reason why interracial dating is not really shouldn't be an issue is because actually I think that a large portion of the African American community is has some mixture of race in them. So if it was not for interracial dating or interracial marriage or interracial relationships, um, a lot of us wouldn't be here. So I guess I would be an example of that in a way, but not just me. It's people of all complexions in the African American community, whether you're darker, lighter, whatever, and they are all a result of some interracial relationship. So you can't make it into that big of a deal. Uh, um, what's another good reason? Let me think. I guess those are the only two good reasons I can think of. Like I said, I don't think it's really a big issue. I don't think people should get mad about it or trip out over it. If you don't want to date someone who is not in your race or your color, because as I've been told by someone, we're all human, the human race. So basically, we just discriminate on color. So if you don't want to date anyone who's in your color, I guess you don't have to do that. But it goes both ways. You may be upset that someone's dating outside of their color, and then someone who wants to date outside of their color might be upset that you're dating within your color. But you can't be mad at somebody for dating within their color because that's just natural and normal in my opinion. So, you can't expect someone to date outside of their color, but you can expect them to date within their color. So, I guess that's another reason why people get upset about interracial dating, because it's not what they expect from people. So when they see it, it's kind of like, oh, you're, doing something that I don't expect of you, and that upsets me. Um, Me personally, I've never dated outside my race. I haven't dated that much. Um, I think outside of dating outside of your race, being African American within the African American community, there's like a whole bunch of other issues you have to worry about. So, interracial dating isn't the most important thing I think about on a daily basis, but I wanted to post a video about it on YouTube because I've seen videos on it, and Another issue I want to talk about, and I'll talk about in another video, is I guess colorism in the African American community. So I'll make another video about that. So if you want to see my opinion on the next video, colorism, which I'll be talking about, different skin complexions in the African American community and how, if that matters, and how they interact and stereotypes and things like that. If you want to see that video, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.